Hi there, my name is Aitana and I'm here to walk you through your payment summary that you can find in your BuzzMyVideos profile in your channel details. Before we get started, it is important to remember that your dashboard in your BuzzMyVideos account and payment summary are better viewed using Chrome or Firefox, as Safari is not fully supported. There are 6 key sections to your payment summary and I'll go through each to make sure you understand everything you need to know. Feel free to jump to a section via the links in the description or the on-screen annotations. Before we get started, I'm going to go through some basics, including the payment cycle. During this video, as I talk through the different sections of your payment summary, I'll also explain what certain words and terminology mean, such as, when I talk about GBP, I am referring to British pounds, and when I mention USD, that's referring to US dollars. When I talk about gross and net, I'm talking about gross earnings before any fees and charges are applied, or net payments after any relevant fees and charges have been subtracted. We process payments at the end of each month, and something important for you to know is that every time you receive a payment, it is for revenue up until the end of the previous month. If you were paid in March, then it is for revenue generated up until the end of February, but it doesn't include your March revenue. Another important point is that a payment is only issued once you cross the 70 USD payment threshold. So, if you earned 40 USD in January and 50 USD in February, that means you crossed the threshold in February and can expect a payment at the end of March. Got it? Great! Recent activity shows your more recent payment in British pound that has either been paid or is pending. Pending is your cumulative earnings yet to be paid since your last payment, and as such, pending earnings will convert to paid once your gross channel revenue reaches the payment threshold of 70 US dollars. We set the payment threshold in US dollars as that's the currency we're receiving revenue in from YouTube. And we issue payments in British pounds as we are a UK-based company. At the moment, the payment summary doesn't display YouTube earning for your current month, but you can easily check your current month's estimated revenue via your YouTube analytics as usual. Lifetime activity shows your total paid, unclaimed, and bounced payments since you joined BuzzMyVideos. Paid is the total net payment that has been transferred to your nominated account. Please bear in mind that this does not take into account any transfer fees incurred to transfer your payment or do the currency conversion once your payment reaches your account. Some creators may notice that their payment summary says paid, but it takes a couple of days for the money to show up in their account. This delay is due to the creator's bank or payment service provider turnaround times to process the transaction. This turnaround time is unfortunately not something BuzzMyVideos can predict, and so this is why we declare a payment as paid once it is confirmed to have left our bank account, as once it has, it is out of our hands and up to the creator's payment service provider to complete the transaction. For more information about transaction turnaround times, we recommend contacting your bank or payment service provider. A payment is considered unclaimed if your payment service provider has not been able to complete a transaction at their end. If this occurs, then the transaction is held while our payment system waits for a response. If the payment is claimed within 30 days, then the status will be updated to paid and the payment will be completed. If after 30 days the transaction is not claimed, then the money is returned to BuzzMyVideos and the status will be updated to bounced. A bounced payment is a transaction that has not been successfully transferred due to an issue with your nominated account. If a payment is bounced back to BuzzMyVideos, then that payment and all future payments are frozen until you update your payment details in your BuzzMyVideos profile. Once the creator updates the payment details, the creator's payment will be unfrozen and attempted to be processed during the next payment round, minus any fees incurred to buy previous unsuccessful payment attempts. Payment history shows your previous monthly net payments in British pounds, but this amount is before any payment processing fees that might be deducted by your payment service provider. It also shows you a status for each payment as either paid, unclaimed, or bounced. Payments over time displays your payment history in British pounds. So, for each month you can see the net final payment that you received. Please note that this doesn't take into account any payment processing fees that we might have incurred when transferring your payment to your account. The earnings over time chart displays your channel revenue in gross US dollars for each month. Your revenue accumulates from month to month and is paid out once you reach the 70 US dollar payment threshold. In this chart, you can also see your CID revenue, which means your Content ID revenue, that you might have generated that month. Content ID is a digital rights management system that we use to identify, protect, and monetize re-uploads of our creators' videos. For more information about digital rights management, check our Buzz Rights in your dashboard or get in contact with us via the help desk. Earnings history is a month-by-month breakdown of your earnings for your channel. Let's look at this top row as an example. Here you can see how many views you generated for each month, your revenue, broken down by channel revenue and content ID, which gives you your total revenue. The exchange rate from US dollars to British pounds is calculated using the exchange rate at the end of each month. So your February revenue is calculated with the end of February exchange rate, which gives you your due gross figure. From this due gross, there are a few things that need to be subtracted before your payment can be processed. Commission is the revenue share split that BuzzMyVideos takes as agreed in your contract. VAT, or value added tax, is a tax that BuzzMyVideos is obligated to collect on behalf of the British government, as we are a UK-based company. VAT is applicable to certain channels based on their location and tax status and is calculated on BuzzMyVideos commission. Unfortunately, BuzzMyVideos cannot provide financial or tax advice to creators. If you have any questions about how best manage your finances and your tax status, please consult with a tax or legal professional. Due net represents your earning for that month after any fees and charges have been applied. But as this is your earnings history chart, we're looking at this figure does not represent your monthly payment. See your payments over times for this. And so if for several months you have a due gross amount below the $70 payment threshold, then you will have to wait until it accumulates with other monthly revenue before the combined total is converted into a payment. And there you go, everything you need to know about your payment summary. Check out the links on screen for more videos related to this topic. And if you have any other follow-up questions, you can contact the BuzzMyVideos team via the help desk in your dashboard. Cheers!